بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا فما بعد. Second thing I want to share with you, because we are here in Itikaf, is this dua called Sayyid Istighfar. This dua you must memorize, and you must learn this dua, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in a hadith in Bukhari, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that if somebody recites this dua during the day, that is in the morning, with firm faith in it, and dies on the same day before the evening, he will be from the people of Jannah. Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave this bashar. He said, if you read this dua in the morning and if you die before the night, then you will be among the people of Jannah. And if somebody recites it at night, so therefore this should be part of our azkar before we go to sleep. And the person dies before the morning, then he or she will be from the people of Jannah. And this dua is called Sayyidul Istighfar. The dua is Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa ant khalaqtani wa ana abduk wa ana ala wadik wa ana ahdik wa wadik mastata'tu a'udhu bika min sharri ma sana'tu abu laka bi ni'matika alayya wa abu bi dhanbi faghfirli fa innahu la yaghfiru dhunuba illa ant. Now, so memorize this dua. Umair will send you this English thing, plus he will send you inshallah the Arabic dua itself. So memorize it. It's a very short dua. I don't think it will take you more than 10-15 minutes to memorize it, inshallah. So, Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa ant. O Allah, you are my Rabb, and none has the right to be worshipped except you. Khalaqtani, you created me. Wa ana abduk, and I am your slave. Wa ana ala ahdik wa wa'adik mastata'tu, and I obey your covenant, and I promise my wa'ada to honor this covenant and to obey it as best as I can. Mastata'tu, to the extent of my istitat, as much as I can obey, I will obey. What is this covenant? This covenant is the whole of Islam. And then, a'udhu bika min sharri ma sana'tu, I take refuge in you from my sins, from what I have committed. Abu laka bi ni'matika alayya, I acknowledge your favor on me. Wa abu bi dhanbi faghfirli, and I acknowledge my sin. Faghfirli, so therefore forgive me. Fa innahu la yaghfiru dhunuba illa ant, and verily there is nobody who can forgive sins except you. So this is this dua. Now if you see this dua, it is the essence of ubudiyah. It is the essence of being an abd of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are acknowledging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as, we are acknowledging Allah as our creator. We are acknowledging that we are Muslims, so therefore we are acknowledging and accepting the covenant that we have with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we are promising to fulfill the covenant, at the same time recognizing our own weaknesses and recognizing our own abilities. So we are saying mastatat, to the extent possible. This is not a license for laziness. We are saying, despite my best effort, I will not be able to do it to the extent that is worthy of your greatness and glory and magnificence. So that is the excuse that I am seeking when I am saying mastatat. It does not mean that I am lazy, I don't do half the things, and I do some haram and some halal and so on, and I am saying mastatat. No. So we are acknowledging that. And then we are saying that we acknowledge the ni'mat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on us. We accept them and we acknowledge them and we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also we acknowledge the sins that we commit. We are seeking the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are saying there is no one who forgives except you. In Islam, there is no concept of going to somebody else to ask forgiveness. Unlike in Roman Catholic Christianity, for example, you go to the priest and you tell the priest to forgive you on behalf of God. No, in Islam there is no on behalf of God. Here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who forgives. La yaghfiru dhunuba illa Allah. There is no one who forgives sins except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we make ruju ila Allah, we make istighfar, and we make tawbah. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the one who does this, who recites this dua with commitment, with full belief in it, meaning that it's not just something you are saying the dua and no. When you're saying the dua, think about that. That's why I'm sending you the meaning and all that. Think about that, reflect on it and say, this is what I am going to be doing. This is a serious matter. I will be doing this, inshallah. I ask Allah to help me with this. So reflect on your life and say, what sins am I committing? I must stop committing those sins. It makes no sense. You are making this dua and then you commit the same sin again. For how can you do that? So he said, no. I made this dua. I will not commit those sins again. I am not grateful to Allah for what He gave me. I'm going to be grateful. So this is the whole essence of ubudiyat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the reward of ubudiyat is what? Is Jannah, inshallah. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.